Kung gusto nyo po, tirahan nyo na lang po ako ng para sa pagkain ko. Ang sa akin lang po, dahil nag-comply ako una na hindi ko naman alam kung na meron palang ganong instruction. Kasi po pinalabas kaming dalawa nun. Hindi ko po talaga alam yung exact amount.
I just have to make it of record, Mr. Chair. Nagugulat po talaga ako na sinasabi ng General na hindi siya aware sa amount.
Nag-usap man tayo na from 65 to 50. Gusto ko nga in writing yun. Sabi mo nga 50. Tapos gusto mo, sabi mo hindi mo kaya hanggang bumaba ka pa nga ng 30. We mentioned the amount. Please, wag ka naman magsinungaling.
Again, I did not intend to commit any yung pagsisinungaling. Wala po akong intention na lukuhin ang itong honorable committee.
Pambihira naman, bibigyan mo lang 2,000 yung anak mo. Dalawang anak. Tapos sasabihin mo na walang amount, pambihira naman. Wala namang ganyanan. Ayaw mo magbigay ng 30 kasi ang sabi mo, baka gagamitin sa korte. Yun eh. Kayo po nakiusap na 30 lang. That's why I told the honorable members, 30 lang. Sabi, alit naman. Pero 50 talaga ang gusto ko, considering your records, you have your investments and everything there. Senator Risa Ontiveros.
Mr. Chair, magandang umaga pong muli, General Sevilla.
Mahingod to, ma'am.
Mahingod to, Pod. General, naalala niyo po yung executive session natin last week. The committee devoted a lot of time, a lot of energy para subukang i-clarify yung mga issues at subukang makapagbigay ng payo towards a resolution. Nabalitaan nyo naman po yung rekomendasyon ng komite, specifically on the matter, dito rin po sa materials na ibinigay ng CA Secretariat sa amin, na the General was also alleged to have been remiss in providing financial support to their minor children since 2017. Ito pong nasa sworn opposition filed against him, you, Good General, by your spouse, Tessa Reyes Sevilla, that he has been giving only 2,000 pesos a month. Natanggap nyo naman po yung payo, yung rekomendasyon ng komite tungkol dito?
Yes, Your Honor, and as a matter of fact, I immediately complied with the order of the chairman of this committee. Immediately after that, I sent my letter and I actually deposited half of the amount. And as a matter of fact, I also included or enclosed the receipt of my funds transfer, Your Honor.
Salamat kayo, General. But I just like to refresh your memory, sir. Ang rekomendasyon po ng komite ay kalahati ng sweldo nyo, just the base pay, excluding yung allowances nyo, excluding yung amount reflected in your SALN, excluding po yung investments nyo sa stocks, just the base pay, kalahati po noon bawat buwan sa inyong asawa at mga anak, at yung tuition po ng dalawa ninyong anak taon-taon. Sinabi din po ng komite na posible namang pong i-formalize ito sa AFP sa pamamagitan ng tamang dokumento allowing the AFP to automatically send half of your base pay to your estranged wife every month. Ito po ba ang kinomply ninyo, sir?
Your Honor, hindi po yun ang nakarating sa akin. I was just told to offer, but if the committee so desires, I am willing to submit to that dahil alam ko naman po para sa mga anak ko. Agree po ako noon, and I am willing to change the letter that I wrote immediately after this, just to comply with that. But honestly, Your Honor, I was not totally informed the amount. I was just told to offer an amount, and I was not informed if that amount is already enough. That's why I am asking this honorable committee to consider the amount, or if not, again, I am much willing to concede with the request or the order of this honorable committee.
It is actually not a request. It is not an order. It is actually not an order, General, dahil it's all right, sir. Advice po, payo ng komite, because as I will also express again, Mr. Chair, sa isa sa closing remark ko, dapat hindi na sana ang komite pa namin ang mag-asikaso or makialam or manghimasok sa ganitong usapin. There are other proper institutions even within the AFP to tackle this. And I do remind you, sir, that you are under oath. I have full confidence sa committee chair namin, what he undertook to communicate to you, para sana pagdating nyo po dito sa hearing natin ulit ay nakapag-comply na kayo. So I'm sorry to hear, Mr. Chair, na hindi pa pala naka-comply si General, no, sa payo ng ating komite, even in executive session, to make things right by his estranged wife and their children, kahit dun sa isa lamang sa mga punto na ni-raise sa sworn opposition, Mr. Chair.
If I may, Your Honor, honestly, Your Honors, I was not really informed about the amount, because after the executive session, I was only during the executive session, I was only asked how much, but I was not able to give the amount because in my mind, I have to refer back to my lawyers. Then after that, we were told to go out from the executive session hall, and I really couldn't really recall if I was told the exact amount that I should offer. That's why when the chairman of this honorable committee called my attention, I went here in this hall, and I readily crafted the offer. With all due respect, Your Honor, it was not really mentioned how much. That's why, as I said, I am much willing now. This is the only time that I learned that it's 50% of my base pay. No problem po. Go-comply ko po. But ang sa akin lang po, dahil nag-comply ako una, na hindi ko naman alam kung na meron palang ganong instruction. Kasi po pinalabas kaming dalawa nun. Hindi ko po talaga alam yung exact amount. But with all due respect, Your Honor, sana po makonsider nyo yung offer ko, and I am very much willing to change it immediately just to comply.
Before we proceed,
Yes,
I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our Vice Chairman of the Committee on National Defense, Commission on Appointments, Senator Christopher Bong Tico. Good morning, Senator Bongo. Please, ma'am, proceed.
Salamat kayo, Mr. Chair. I'm glad to hear the General saying now that he is willing to heed the advice of the committee. But I just have to make it of record, Mr. Chair. Nagugulat po talaga ako na sinasabi ng General na hindi siya aware sa amount. And the situation is still
Can
that.
I intercede, please?
Comply. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Diyan, nag-usap man tayo na from 65 to 50. Gusto ko nga in writing yun. Sabi mo nga 50. Tapos gusto mo, sabi mo, hindi mo kaya hanggang bumaba ka pa nga ng 30. We mentioned the amount. Please, wag ka naman magsinungaling.
No, sir.
Tinutulungan na nga kita.
Sir, if I may...
Yung tama yung sinasabi ni Senator Ontiveros na hindi ito proper venue. Pero alang-alang na lang yung humanitarian, especially Senator Villar, pambihira naman bibigyan mo lang 2,000 yung anak mo. Dalawang anak. So, tinutulungan ka namin. As what Senator Ontiveros said, hindi nga to venue para sa mga problema nyo. Yun. Tapos sasabihin mo na walang amount, pambihira naman. Wala namang ganyanan. Kasi tinutulungan na nga kita. Tsaka tumawag pa si Congressman Uy, tumawag sa akin, lupitan ako. Tulungan. Of course, lahat naman tinutulungan ko. Me being the chairman of Committee on National Defense, 11, 12, 13 Congress, tapos ngayon nakabalik ako sa Kongreso, talagang tinutulungan ko lahat, hindi lang AFP, lahat. Ano? Pero ayaw mo magbigay ng 30 kasi ang sabi mo, baka gagamitin sa korte. Yun
Your Honor,
diba?
if I may...
Sige, please.
Ang maalala ko po, Your Honor, dito na nasabi mo.
Dito tayo,
Yes,
kasama si Senate President.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Ang nabanggit niyo po was 30. Yun po ang pumasok sa isip ko po. Sorry po kung nagkamali ako sa pagdinig.
Kayo po nakiusap na 30 lang. That's why I told the honorable members, 30 lang. Sabi, kalit naman. Pero 50 talaga ang gusto ko, considering
Your
your
Honor,
records, you have your investments and everything there. Kaya naman.
if I heard you wrong, Your Honor, I submit to that. And again, I'm sorry because what I really understood was that the amount was 30. So, but again, I am very much willing to submit to that agreement. And I effective immediately, I will do that, Your Honor. If sana po, the Honorable Committee would consider my appeal. It's just perhaps there was a miscommunication or misunderstanding on my part because at that time, Your Honor, medyo kung maintindihan lang po, bothered din po ako. But again, I did not intend to commit yung pagsisinungaling. Wala po akong intention na lukuhin ang itong Honorable Committee. Kung kinakailangan po or dahil nga po sabi 50% of my base pay, I am willing to submit to that, Your Honor.
Senator Ontiveros.
Salamat kayo, Mr. Chair. In general, I've been shown just now yung kopya nung sulat ninyo sa aming committee chair, kung saan nakasulat dito, I declare to increase my support to my children to 15,000 pesos for each child to be given every 15th and 30th day of each month starting this month. So, yun yung magto-total ng sinasabi nyong akala ninyong 30,000 pesos a month. Nakasulat din po dito na I am taking on this duty to support my children to the best of my ability within my means, as my monthly take-home pay is only 75,542 pesos and 78 centavos. Clarification lang po, sir, dahil naalala ko po nung executive session natin, nung tinanong po namin sa inyo magkano ang base pay nyo lamang, I recall that you said 130,000 pesos a month.
That was the gross pay of because I have not seen my payslip yet as a Brigadier General, Your Honor. It was only when I was required to submit a letter that I saw the amount that I am receiving. But I mentioned last time that it's an equivalent to a salary grade 27. The amount stipulated therein, I did not mention, if I remember right, I mentioned 132, but I know pang kernel yun. Doon ko lang na-realize na pang kernel. But it is a gross pay, Your Honor. Ang ano ko lang sana yung hindi ko kabisado, hindi ko sure yung exact amount ng base pay ng isang Brigadier General, but for a colonel po, it's a 90 base pay and the increment is something like 15, so I assume it's 105 for the base pay. Yung ano po, yung sa base pay lang po, hindi natin pag-usapan yung allowances because pag i-total po yan, then minus the deductions po, loan, taxes, perhaps mag-take home ng something like 120 to 125. I'm not sure, Your Honor.
So, ibig sabihin po, sir, Mr. Chair, kailangan nyo i-inform ang komite pa kung magkano yung base pay nyo dahil doon po i-compute yung kalahati na inyong ibibigay sa inyong estranged wife at mga anak ninyo.
Your Honor, if I may, and I would like to call my admin assistant because I have brought with me my pay slip just to make sure the amount that I am receiving right now. But rest assured, Your Honor, again, hindi ko talaga nakuha yung exact amount. Kung nagkamali man ako, I'd like to ask an apology to this honorable committee, but my objective is to give support to my children because they're my children.
And sir, bukod pa po dun sa payo ng komite na kalahati nung base pay ninyo, paano naman po yung isa pang payo namin na yung tuition din po ng mga bata every year?
Ang pagkakaintindi ko po, kasi hindi naman po natin na diskusyonan yung details po. The amount that I will be giving encompasses everything. So, kasi willing ako to support their schooling ever since sinusuportan ko naman po. Nagsimula lang din pong nagka-problema, so naputol. Pero as I mentioned during the executive session, I have reasons, so pero ayaw ko na pong i-insist yun. Ang sa akin ko na lang po, sana po tingnan nyo rin po yung willingness ko to comply. There was just a miscommunication as to how much money should I give monthly. Willing naman po ako.
Salamat, General. So Mr. Chair, it seems that mula nakaraang linggo hanggang ngayon, hindi pa nagbago yung sitwasyon ni Ms. Sevilla at yung kanilang mga anak in terms of the advice of the committee dun sa monthly child support at saka yung annual na tuition. And at the proper time, Mr. Chair, I will move that the committee go into a caucus to discuss the ad interim appointment of Brigadier General Sevilla, Mr. Chair.